All right, we're live. We're here. 3 seconds in, 4. See how long it takes the people to get up here. Okay. Wow, this is new. People flooding in. Oh, okay, there we go. 20 seconds. Let's see what's going on. What's up, Big Web Power Factor? Happy MLK Day. Want to start off with that. Happy MLK Day. Showing on the Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. What's up, Sadie's? What's up? Peace. What's up? What's up? All right, what do I want to start off with? I'm kind of close to the camera. Why am I so close to the camera? There we go. Let me back up. Oh, what else? Where do I want to start at? Yeah, 12 people in here. Nobody's on YouTube yet. What's up, Plink? Belittle Thoughts. What's up, bitchy? Okay, that's an interesting username. That is an interesting username. Let's see. How do I want to do this? So I'm going to just go over. I'm going to go to Twitter. Oh, yeah, I forgot to share it out. Let me share out the live stream first. I got to share this to... Let me share this on Twitter. Copy link. Let me copy the link and let me send these via DM. Letting people know that I'm live. I'm just in Twitter group chats to promote what I'm doing. That I'm streaming every day. All right. All right, cool. Now, where do I want to start out? All right, cool. I'm just let me type in Indian civil rights. I'm gonna show us a few videos. Just gonna show a few videos. All right, cool. Now let me present the screen. I put Indian civil rights. Boom. Search. Oh, look, it's me. But I'm not about to play myself. All right, cool.
And march to freedom in heaven. As we have before us, we have on the left, we start on the left, nothing can withstand our march to freedom in our native land. Just a quick reminder that this is your native land. You did not come from Africa off of a slave boat. And if you want to know if you did, an easy genealogy search can prove that you didn't come from a slave boat, okay, or from Africa. You was here the whole time. It was
I get it. All right. Nah, he's not really elaborating. Not this ain't a good one. Okay, same as famous civil rights. I know maybe I should because I know I posted a few videos. I posted a few videos. Let me see. Where is my phone at? Where? Okay. Just 1 second. Let me turn my camera off real quick. All right. Just 1 second. All right, cool. Now I got my phone. Have my phone right here. Now I'm about to find a video. I know I got some videos on Indian civil rights. I'm gonna bookmark it. I need to start bookmarking my videos I want to show on here. Hey, what's up? Ashley, what's up, readers? Love Jana. What's up, Tamara? I need to start, let me start doing that. Indian civil rights. Then I'm gonna get into its genealogy. Civil rights, Indian civil rights. No. Choctaw Mac. All right.
I want you guys to put in Civil Rights Act of
All right, cool. I'm gonna do this. Let me bookmark it. Along
with everybody else.
All right, cool. Let me bookmark that. Let me go to my bookmarks. Let me show this first video. Go to my bookmarks. What? Did I not? Huh? Oh, I bookmarked the wrong thing. Amazing. The wrong tweet. Bookmarked the wrong tweet.
When you go into Google.
All right. I'm about to. It's in 2018.
When you go into Google, I want you guys to put in
Civil
Rights Act of 1968 Indians. And this is gonna come up, right? But see this shit right here, this image, you know, they try to throw you off with this image right here. Now I want you to click tab and create another, tab or whatever, and put in Civil Rights Act of 1968. When you put in that, I want you to scroll over here. I want you to read. Just keep reading, keep reading, and look, nicknames. Fair Housing Act, Indian Civil Rights Act of 1968. But wait, these are Negroes, right? Didn't this is what our people fought for, right? So when you don't claim that you're Indian, this don't pertain to you. Right along with the peace treaties. Like I've been telling you guys, all these dudes who keep saying that you're not an Indian, do not listen to these dudes. Now let me go back to.
All right, that's the first video. I'm trying. I could have sworn I had another video that actually goes in detail to it. But just because you guys weren't able to see this video because it's so small, we're gonna do civil rights. Civil Rights Act. Civil Rights Act 1968. I believe it's 1968, which is the Fair Housing Act. Wikipedia right here. Share this tab. Let me share the Wikipedia right quick. Gives you the nickname Indian Civil Rights Act, the Indian Bill of Rights, Fair Housing Act, Housing Acts, Open Housing Acts, Anti-Riot Act. You see? So now you got his background, and we're going to go into the Title I. You got the Title I, right? Civil Rights Act of 1968, also enacted in 18 U.S.C., which permits federal prosecution of anyone who willingly injures, intimidates, or interferes with another person or attempts to do so by force because of others' race, color, religion, or national origin, because the victims attempt to engage of one of the 6 types of federally protected activities, such as attending school, patronizing a public place facility, applying for employment, acting as a juror in state court, or voting. Persons violating this law, if they face a fine up to imprisonment to 1 of those years. Okay. You got Title II to 7. The Indian Civil Rights Act of 1968 granted Native Americans full access to the United States Bill of Rights. The minor section refocuses on reestablishing amendments now granted to Native Americans. The main portion of the section focuses on Native Americans in the United States legal system. The last section of the Acts points out other materials related to more constitutional rights as Native Americans, such as Indian affairs, laws, treaties, and treaties doctrine. Fair Housing Act, Title 8 to 9? Yeah, 8 to 9. Okay. Types of ban, discrimination, refusal to sell or rent the dwelling. Okay, discrimination against persons in terms of that. You got for people with disabilities, the Title 10, which is the Anti-Riot Act. does go on. It's pretty lengthy. But yeah, you guys can read that on your own. Now, I'm mostly going to get into the genealogy of MLK. Just want to get this out the way first. Exiled in our own land. In our own land. Or the Negro is exiled. So you got MLK's speech right here, where he goes in.
The Negro lives on a lonely island of poverty, in the midst of a vast ocean of material prosperity. 100 years later, the Negro is still languished in the corners of American society and finds himself in exile in his own land. And so we've come here today, traumatized a shameful condition. In a sense, we've come to our nation's capital to cash a...
We're coming for our check. Our nation was born in genocide when it embraced the doctrine of the original American. The Indian was an inferior race. Even today, we have not permitted ourselves to reject or feel remorse for this shameful episode. Our literature, our films, our drama, our folklore, all exalted. So yeah, we about to get into the interesting part. So it's genealogy time. It is genealogy time. King. All right, we're going to switch over to this tab. The male deceased. We're going to pull up Martin, even though his original name is Michael. Okay. Michael Luther King Jr. We're going to be starting off with this. Boom. Reverend Doctor. Michael Martin Luther King Jr. who was born in Atlanta. He was born in Atlanta, January 15, 1929, in Atlanta, Fulton County, USA. He died April 4th, 1968, in Memphis. Does MLK, the descendants agree with you? How would I know? I never talked to them. What's up, Jules? How would I know? All right, so we got his dad here, Reverend. Yeah, Reverend Michael Martin Luther King Sr. who was born on December 19th, 1897, deceased, of course, in Stockbridge, Henry County, Georgia. And died November 11th, 1984, which would be 16 years after his son died. And he was also a Freemason. He was also, his dad was a Freemason. His dad was a Freemason. Says it right here on the profile. The rights pioneer. All right, cool. Let me go back to the tree. Atlanta, he died in Atlanta. MLK. Let me just put MLK family tree. Now, for Martin's mama, his mother was Alberta Christine Williams. And she was born in Atlanta on September 13th, 1904. September 19th, 1904. She was born in Atlanta. She died in 1974, June 30th, 1974. In Atlanta. Let me just put Atlanta. Now, going on along with the paternal side, can you weirdos go away so we can learn in peace? Do it now. Hey, James King. Martin Luther King's grandfather, James Albert King. We have a picture of him right here. This is James King. James Albert King, born in December 1864 in Putnam County, Georgia. He died November 17th, 1933. Not 93, that'd been a very long time. In Fulton County, Georgia. So his paternal side so far is staying in Georgia. And his mom, Delilah Lindsay. His mom is Delia Lindsay. Delia Lindsay. She was born July 1874. In Henry County, Georgia. Or you're going to pull up records soon of these people whenever the hints decide to pop up. Delilah Lindsay. She died on May 27th, 1924. In Henry County. All right, now let's look for some records. So we're gonna share the tree. We're gonna share the tree. We're gonna look for some records. Of course, we got public images. Images. Yeah, we're gonna have a million pictures of MLK. All right. His obituary. We're gonna save his obituary. All right, now we have 22 hints that pop up. We have 22 hints that pop up. All pictures. I'm gonna just save this picture. You're gonna get flooded with pictures, unless it's like a picture of a record. MLK supplemental. You want to view the story, see what it says. From the roots. Okay, this is a book page. Okay. Yeah, the Williams family. This is of his obituary. Janet Collard's mother's line. We got a story on that. Application for National Daughters of the Revolutionary War. Okay. So he's a descendant of people that were in the Revolutionary War. His funeral program. Okay, so this is for Coretta Scott King. MLK in 1930, Negro, classified as Negro in Atlanta. I'm not gonna add like any relatives, like siblings or nothing like that. I'm just gonna add the parents because we're just looking at the parent, him and his parents' line. You have Alabama marriage. Okay, this is marriage record with Coretta. We got a journal from Ontario, Canada. This is his Find the Grave. You got to Find the Grave right here. I'm going to save that. Add his parents, father. We can add Coretta. We can add Coretta too. Spouse. Now this is 1940. Him on the 19th, classified as Negro. Save the tree. Yeah. I don't really need to. Who is the black Indian? And you're gonna just be patient. Just be patient. Like I actually done this before. I've actually done this before. I just haven't showed y'all how I've done it. All right, so this is Martin Luther King Sr. This is his obituary. Presidential Cemetery obituary. Mike King, Jim and Delilah. Okay, yeah. So this is King Sr. Delia. This is King Sr. in 1897. This is mom. This is dad, Jim King. You got an obituary from Tacoma, Washington. Social Security Index, 1910 record. You got a 1910 record, classified as black. Says his father was born in Ohio, which is interesting. You got James King Sr., his mama, Delia. 1940. You're just going to say that. This is him on the 1950 census, classified as Negro. You got his obituary, another obituary record. He was also in World War I, possibly. Looks like he was in World War I. Yep, he was in World War I, so he's a World War I patriot. All righty. We'll share this tab instead. Now we got something for James. No obituary. Do we have a photo of him? Birth certificate, 1920. This is Jim on the 1920 census, and Henry Hughes classified as black. We have Delia Lindsay. This is a Georgia death certificate. Looks like it had a daughter, Ruby King. Okay, Ohio marriage record. So they got married in Ohio. We're moving on now. In 1880, where James King, classified as black. These are his parents. His father's name was Nathan King. His mother's name was Melinda. And we can cross-reference. It's good to cross-reference because WikiTree has sources. Find the grave, 1870 census from Family Search, 1880, 1900. That's the beauty. Oh, I get it now. This is like 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon, only Malcolm with MLK, not very clever. What? Can you just shut up? Like, dude. All right, cool. I forgot. I forgot to close this tab. So you got that. James Brett. So this is where it gets interesting, right? This is where it gets interesting because, as you can see here, and I'm gonna save this. We got this marriage record. Let's go. Let's see. Let's look at the fact. We look at the 1870 census. As you look at the 1870 census, we have James King, right? Or James Branham. Their original name isn't King. His original name isn't King. It's Brandon or Branham. The last name Branham. It was Branham at first, then it transformed to King. Now, as you see right here, we have a record. We have a picture of Nathan Branham, who was born in Ohio. Nathan Branham. This is what Nathan Branham looks like. You see right here. Now, you can see right here. This is what Nathan Branham looks like, which would be MLK's what? Third great grandfather? Nathan Branham, 1, 2, 3, second great grandfather. Yep. Grandfather. No, his great grandfather, actually, my bad. Now, if we look at the census that he was on, Nathan Branham, he's classified as black. He's classified as black. Someone that looks like this is classified as black on the 1870 census. This should start telling you something. This should start telling you something. Now we're going to look at his records. Well, I already showed you some. But yeah, this is him right here. This is Find the Grave. He was born in Ohio in January 12th. You have Melinda King. Does it have her name? No. 1870 census. Let's see. You have his probate record in Georgia. We're gonna leave that alone. 1900 census. The 1900 census. He's classified as black still. His tax records. His voting records. Also, Freedmen's Bank. His Freedmen's Bank record. Now they're showing hints on here, right? They're showing hints. Jacob Brandon, Tennessee, but we don't know. So I'm gonna look, right? I'm gonna look at this 1870 census. They're saying Jacob Brandon. So I'm gonna go search. And another possibility before I get into this, King is most likely his wife's name. Probably. Not saying that it is. It's a name change, but it looks like he may have took on his wife's surname, his wife's last name, which would be King. If his original name was Brandon, right? Possibly. Now, he was born in 1838 or 1829, actually. So 800. I'm gonna up 10 years. Where were they born in? Where was he living in? 1870. Putnam, Georgia. Putnam. I don't know how to pronounce that. Black. Jacob. Black. Huh. So this would make sense. 1805. She was born in 1810. Where was he living in? Same people. 38. Possibly 38. Looking at the dwelling number, which is 1822. We look at 1821. So these are his parents. These are his parents. That's how we found his parents. So this hint we're going to accept because it's actually correct. They were living right next to each other. So you got Jacob Brannon. So he accepted these hints. This is actually correct. 1876 census, James Albert's Wikipedia. Why did I ignore that? Don't ignore. Like, let me read it. Undecided. I'm trying to read it, review it. Trying to review it. This is from his Wikipedia. James was born in an Irish American father who was classified as black, and a freed African American slave, Melinda, who was a freed African, but Nathan is an Irishman that's classified as black. Because we see in the census, he's classified as black. Now we have Jacob, who's also classified as black on the census. And they're supposed to be Irish? Huh. Interesting. Walker, Georgia. Not sure about these, but I know about this. 1805, Georgia. I don't accept every hint. I don't accept every hint if it don't make sense. If I haven't done the research, so we're going to do some more digging. We're going to look for some more Branhams. We're going to make it interesting. 1775. $1850. We have a Mary, and we have a Joseph. It's the 1850 census. Oldest, these are the oldest Branhams. And so we're going to see how far this goes back. Because most likely, it's looking like they're related. Yo, I haven't seen you in years, over a year. How are you? I'm hanging in there. I'm all right. Let's see. No, well, they Irish weren't white either at one point. So, Branham. Kenan Branham. This is making sense. Let's see what this. This is actually making sense. Especially looking at Nathan Branham and Jacob Branham. Let's see. Martin Branham. Who would Martin Branham be? Virginia. No. I'm gonna ignore that. I don't agree with that. So they're saying Nathan. Hold on. Wait, which one was this? Jacob? Which wiki tree was that? Facts. Let's see. Gallery. story. I don't know why they keep stories stored in weird places. Where's the accepted? Where's the hentai accepted? Oh, it's still on the side of review. I read it. Let's read it again. James Albert King. James Albert King was born to an Irish American father, Nathan. So Nathan is Irish. His last name is originally Brandon, and Melinda is an enslaved woman. You have Jacob Brandon, right? Now in 1850 cents, we're going to see. So yeah, Joseph and Brandon looks like, could be, and Mary could be the parents of Jacob and Melinda. I mean Jacob, possibly, or there's some relation here because these are the oldest. But now let me look. What? Let's see. Francis. Yeah, they're just accepting hints right here. 1870. Was he even born in? Okay. No, that's not even him. That's not even him. Wasn't even living in that area. Like, what? Yeah, that makes no sense. So yeah, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm just go off of what I was gonna do anyway. Because the families are still living together. So yeah, Joseph is the father of Jacob because the names match up. The names match. They're all biblical names. So Joseph's father, Jacob's father is Joseph. I can't spell. I cannot spell, apparently. 1762, North Carolina. In North Carolina. And his wife was Mary. My wife's name, Mary, Joseph, Jacob. Everything's coming together. Mary. See if Mary has a last name. Branham, 1765. What year was she born? North Carolina. In North Carolina. So having an Irish classified mate. Can you shut up, dude? Like, I didn't even get to where I was going. Like, can just shut up and watch the video, dude? Why are you asking all these goddamn questions? All right, boom. I'm about to look. I'm about to do some other looking. Actually don't want to. Branham in Putnam, Georgia. Marmaduke, Yorkshire, Bow. Now I'm actually gonna move on. Let me look on Melinda because I don't want to do this forever, ever either. I don't want to do this forever. Free person of color. I thought they saying she was enslaved. Huh? How did she go from wow, she was a free person of color. All right, now let's see. 1846. I'm pretty sure her last name is King. Her last name is King, so we're gonna look for the Kings in Putnam. You got Julia King, black. You got Solomon King, 296. North Carolina and Georgia. But if that's not it, because we don't know the full story of how the name change came about. So that would just be my guess. So now we're going to move on to Delia, Miss Lindsay. How did I do that? WikiTree. Why did I do that? Okay. Let me go back to what I was doing. Yeah, William Lindsay, her dad. Yeah, James Jim Long, enslaved. So yeah, this is actually correct. Mary Jane Lindsay. These are her parents. Now we're going to add her. This is Delia King. These are her parents, her find a grave. Yeah, this is her with her mom, Jane Lindsay, Delia Lindsay, or Lindsay, like it's spelled different ways. Living with her mom, Jane. She was classified as black, I believe. That's what it said. She married James King. So yeah, let's look. Yep, she was classified as black. Delia Lindsay. Now we're gonna look at her dad. We're gonna look records at of her dad, who was apparently enslaved in McDonough, Henry County. So you got James Long. You got James Long in 1910. You know what? Since I've done this before, I'm about to just show it, honestly. Where's that tree? Where's the tree at? Just already done it. Like, I might as well just... King, which one is this? King. Yeah, there we go. I'm about to just show the one I already did. I don't feel like doing this right now. So you got the Long family, because we got the Long. John Long goes back to North Carolina. You have Grahams. There's some Irish right here. This is the Lindsay family. Her mom was a Womack. Abraham Womack, David Womack, Richard Womack, 1710. The Womack. Let me show you this again. I'm going to show this again. We're going to go to W. We're going to go to the Womack surname. Algonquin. Womack. Womack comes from the Potomac Indians. Womack comes from the Potomac Indians. 1622 in Stafford County, Prince George's County. And Prince George County, Virginia. I'm saying Prince George looks like it's Maryland's. But yeah, Womack comes from the surname Potomac. Now we have Richard Womack, right? Richard Womack should be on here somewhere. Yeah, Richard Womack. That was born in 1655. I just didn't add it. We have William Womack. And also, I think MLK is in this tree, right? Yeah, MLK is in this tree. MLK actually is in this tree. Let me go to the King's surname. King. And here you go. MLK. Martin Luther King. His dad. We got the Lindsay. Mary Jane Lindsay. Nancy Womack. Abe, Fat Abe Womack. David Womack. And Richard Womack III. MLK has Potomac lineage on his dad. I didn't even show y'all. Wow. But yeah, let me go back. So yeah, this is MLK right here. This is his daddy. MLK Sr. James Albert. No, not that. We got Delia Lindsay. Got Mary Jane Lindsay, who's a Womack. Mary Jane Lindsay's mother is a Womack. And if we keep going up this Womack line, we get to Richard Womack, who are Potomac. They're Potomac Indians. Now I'm about to show you where it says that Potomac Womack comes from the last name Potomac. Yeah, Womack comes from the last name Potomac. And the Potomac, an important tribe in the Powhatan Confederacy, formerly occupying the bank of the Potomac in Stafford and King George County, which turned into Prince George County. But yeah, the last name Potomac, the Womack is an offshoot of Potomac. Yeah, but yeah, I actually honestly didn't feel like doing all that. But you got Childers right here. You got Pryor, Gaines, the Williams family. Okay, okay, I was doing both of them. Parks, Birds. So, Atkinson from England, Sutton, Pepper Yates. You got the Randolph, the Yates family, which goes back far. England, Randolph, England, Isham, Chesterfield, England. Lines that go back to England, Chink Parks, Raleigh Parks, Virginia. I stopped at that. This is Coretta's line. How far did I get with the long? North Carolina with the longs. But yeah. Where is the Indians at, though? Have you independently confirmed that these specific Womacks are really 1595? What European was born in America in 1595 if they first got to Virginia in 1607? Well, they didn't first get. The Spanish got there. Who, with the last name Potomac, Patawomack. Like, dude, do you not see the spelling? Patawomack. Won't you take P-A-T-A off of Patawomack, you get Womack. What are we talking about? Y'all see this stuff. This is what I be talking. Y'all see this stuff in your face, right? You did see the stuff in your face. And you still want it. Like, what? Take P-A-T-A off of Patawomack, you get Womack. Sometimes it's not rocket science. Literally. It's not rocket science. Abraham was born 1595 in Virginia. These are on land deeds. This is from Hodge Handbook of American Indians. Hodge Handbook of American Indians. North Mexico. Like, that's just, some things are just silly. These people, not only have I researched it, other people have researched it. So it's not just me researching this. They had a tree up before I even knew about it. I did this independently years ago, 2023, 2 years ago. I did this independently. Then I come across this site. They had the same research. Now, let's see. Let's go back to MLK. Let's go back to MLK. Last names. Let's go back to King. Let's see how far they got back with his tree, actually. Let's see. His mom, daughter of Jenny Parks and Reverend Daniel Adams Williams. Okay, he was. Oh yeah, she was shot, assassinated. She was assassinated too, just like MLK. King, Melinda, maiden name unknown. Ireland, Irish. So James King was Irish, who was originally Branham. He was Irish. Ohio, father, birth Irish, mother, birth Ohio. So Nathan King was born in Ireland, and he was classified as black. Does it not? So does having one African ancestor make you African? Does having one African ancestor make you African? Yes or no? I'll wait. I'll wait for that answer. Because I'm probably about to be off here soon anyway. I ain't planning to be on too long. It's 16 degrees outside. No, your father's Igbo, then if your father is not. So, okay, cool, nice. I'm glad you see that logic. So, all right, so what about the people that only have one African ancestor? Peace, what's up? The Oracle Circle. If people are only finding one African ancestor in their genealogy, that means they're not African, right? Yeah, exactly. That same logic applies. That same logic applies. If people are finding more Indian and European ancestors in their tree, and they're barely finding any African ancestors, doesn't that mean that they're not African? Right. Right. Whew, boy. But yeah, I was gonna be on here too long anyway. I don't really feel like being on here super long. Because I didn't feel like doing the work. I guess I do genealogy on my own time. I'll show y'all. Like, I don't know if I want to do genealogy, like show you live process of me doing genealogy. Honestly, I don't know. I'd rather just get on here and talk. So, but yeah, I'm gonna end this live here, y'all. Till next time, peace.